Downtown Milwaukee, and is that
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 set. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Simmons passes to Embiid. Lopez with the block.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
On defense, Milwaukee. Harris dishes to Simmons. From the line, Green, the pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lopez. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Curry with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Over Lopez. Again, Embiid missing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Holiday against Harris. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Comes up empty down low.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here is Harris. Passes it to Curry. The rebound by Middleton.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And stolen by Harris. To the inside, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez kicks to Middleton. No good from outside. The 76ers leading. And here we go with Curry running.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Outside Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Shots like this demonstrate why people are excited about Embiid. I mean, he has no fear catching and shooting.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Green, and it's blocked by Simmons. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Here's Lopez. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Now, you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Embiid. 20 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Curry looking around. He can't get it to go. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Simmons against Holiday. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Tie game in Milwaukee. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And earlier, we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton inside the three-point line, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Hill finds Howard. Bible trying to get open. Howard can't hit. The Bucks trail. Here's Tucker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside. And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Connaughton passes to Tucker. It's hauled in by Thibault.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the basket by Hill. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Middleton right side. Step back and squared up. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got his first points in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Fires top of the key. They get it back. Middleton finds Tucker. Kicks it down to Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. It's back to Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Thibault. High post, Howard. Second shot opportunity. 6 on the shot clock. Hill passes to Howard. Thibault trying to get open. Howard misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Outside
Portis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Here's Hill. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Forbes the pass to Nwora. And here is Portis. He's guarded by Howard. Pass to Forbes. Here's Nwora. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 34 seconds left in the first half. Now Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Simmons. And Lopez pulls it down. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and count it from 19 feet away.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defense.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. Loads it up for Giannis.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. It's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Outside Curry. The pass to Harris. He kicks to Embiid. Changes up, and it's good on the way in. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
Outside Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Harris. Finished off the break. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. Giannis against Simmons. Here's Embiid, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. It's Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Hill kicks to Tolliver. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 4. Inside, Howard with the steal. Here's Tolliver, and he gets it to go. Tolliver's got his first points of the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Hill. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Connaughton. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Hill inside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Outside Hill. Here's Howard. Shoots over Portis. Howard can't hit. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Simmons is checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here is Forbes. And he knocks down the jumper. Forbes has got 4 this quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Simmons passes to Korkmaz. And here is Howard. Shoots over Portis. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee in the lead. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Simmons. And again, unable to change momentum here. Portis drives in. That one, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Giannis with it. 8 points for him. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 1. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. To the paint, here's Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Pass to Milton. Kicks it to Embiid. Passes it to Korkmaz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Outside Holiday. Shoots the 3. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Tolliver. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Now the pass to Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
No good from Connaughton.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Portis throws it down.
And throughout his career, Portis has excelled at running the break. He's all heart and hustle.
Outside, Simmons. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Milwaukee leading by 5. Teague dishes to Giannis. Teague left side. Outside Portis. Mora, the pass to Portis. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Giannis, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Giannis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. Curry against Teague. And good that time.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
And here is Teague. Here's the 3. Portis can't get the tip in. The 76ers trail by 5. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Embiid throws it down.
But this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Teague, the pass to Portis. This one for three. And Simmons with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Off the inbound pass. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our moves, right now. Kevin?
Howard's checked in for the 76ers.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Here's Embiid. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Middleton against Green. Now here's Middleton. From deep three-point range, no good. So a close game sees Milwaukee. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Giannis left side. Trying to get open is Lopez. Good work defensively by KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Harden outside. Giannis against Durant. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Here is Durant following the bucket by the Bucks. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Middleton can't get it to go. Greg, his scores go. Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Shoots a fader. Harden's shot is off.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Down low. Here's Giannis. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Middleton outside. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it go with a three. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. Kicks it out to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got his second bucket.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. The feed to Lopez. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Irving up top, guarded by Holiday. Griffin finds Green. Back to Griffin. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Tucker the pass to Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Giannis.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. 19 seconds left in the first.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Count that one. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Teague. 1 second left. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in it with the 3. Portis in the post, and the shot is good. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown the pass to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Right side, Portis. Shot on the wing, and he nails the jumper. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter. Nets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Portis, the pass to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Tucker the pass to Nora. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Nets trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown finds Harden. Here's Claxton. Back to Harden. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Portis. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He told me that there are strained ligaments in the elbow, but that is it. Luckily, no major structural damage.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Here's Jordan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Teague against Harden. Teague kicks to Portis. James Harden with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. With the putback. And that one is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Teague, here we go. Tucker the pass to Portis. A three-pointer is right on target. Portis has got 7.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Harden has a wide open look. His three-pointer is off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Portis. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Brown. The Nets trail by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Harden. The rebound by Middleton.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And the Nets miss again. One-on-one here. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And against one of the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points, 3... And...
And the there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's KD. Right side, Jordan. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Lopez with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Griffin passes to Jordan. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Stolen by Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all 3 levels. That one a chippy for him.
Irving against Holiday. Giannis kicks to Forbes. To the middle. Holiday against Irving. And it's blocked by Jordan. Griffin passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Holiday against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for Kevin Durant. The kick out to T from outside the arc. And again, the Bucks miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Harris outside. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis from 12 feet out. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Poke loose. Brown dishes to Griffin. Brown the pass to Griffin. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Portis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Portis has got 9 points.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Serving against Teague. There's the pass to Portis. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on James Harden. The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Fires the three. Good on the triple. He has 7.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Passes it to Claxton. Harris outside. In the corner, Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side, Harris. The shot off that time. Bucks leading by 7. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Harris. The 3 from Harden. And the Nets miss again.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Portis. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Now here's Teague. Portis in the post. He's against Jordan. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Harden up top. Teague covering. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Teague kicks it to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Green with the ball. Out to KD. And it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 10 points here in the second half. Bucks leading by 6. Teague surveying the D. Outside Portis. Back to Teague. And Harden comes to help. And stolen by Jordan. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from KD. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead. Teague against Harden. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Connaughton passes to Portis. From 8. Crafty move. Timeout called the Bucks. They're ahead by 4. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thank you, David.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Harden against Holiday. It's tipped. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing. On offense here, the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Middleton. It's tipped. Pass to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And so the Bucks take the win. This was all right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And with
Hey, Kevin, with the six
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, DA. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
On the wing, Green. Harris passes to Curry. Simmons against Harden. Simmons' shot is good. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here is Durant after Ben Simmons' bucket. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Harden outside. Dishes to Jordan. Good D by Embiid.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Simmons. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's Durant. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. Chalk up 2 there.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. It's Harden with the drive and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Simmons looking around. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Curry following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Harden against Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Durant. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. There's the feed to Green. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here is Harden. Out to KD. And KD throws it down.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Now here's Embiid. It's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Harden outside for KD. And it's off from three-point range. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving for 3. Simmons pulls it in. To the inside. Back to Embiid. Over Harden. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Green, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Brown in at the 3. Now here is Hill, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Now here is Hill. The pass to Howard. It's back to Hill. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Howard. It's good. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Hill looking around. Howard, the pass to Thibault. Poked away. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Green against Embiid. Kicks to Howard. Back to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown the pass to Irving. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Hilton the pass to Embiid.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too. Or the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it, too, folks.
Now, here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Maxey, no good. Nets trail by 7. Brown kicks to Durant. There's the dish to Griffin. Outside for Durant. Griffin trying to get open. Durant, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Hill has the open look. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the shot goes in. Harris has got 6.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Durant down low. He's against Hill. The shot's good. 8 points for him.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Round kicks to KD. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Maxey. No good off the front iron. Nets trail by 9. Griffin inside. Guarded by Embiid. Griffin's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And stolen by Harris. Griffin kicks to Brown. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, and this... That's all for now. 6...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 4-man position.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Simmons. And it's sent back by KD. Green finds Howard. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Second chance shot over Harden, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 11. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here is Simmons. 12 points for him. The dish now to Curry. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Irving. He dishes it to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Feeds it to Green. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Simmons passes to Howard. Here's Thibault. Back to Howard. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Harris. Thibault, the pass to Curry. Here's Howard. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from James Harden. Outside, Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, I tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from James Harden. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Irving missing. The 76ers leading by 10. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The kick out to Brown. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Milton. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Pass to Maxey. Back to Simmons. Maxey passes to Embiid. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound, Brooklyn. Left side, Irving. Passes to Claxton. He kicks it to Brown. From deep, Harden. The shot comes out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Also out there, Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Harris up top. He's guarded by Hill. In the corner, it's Griffin. Outside, Irving. Takes it from 10. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Maxey passes to Hill. Down low. Harris kicks to Embiid. And the pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And a switch here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Here's Irving. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
The feed to Howard. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Now Hill dishes it to Green. It's back to Hill. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
KD with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their effort.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Nets trail by 12. Harden. Jordan at the elbow. Irving against Curry. Here's KD. Can't hit that one. Excellent D from Howard. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The 76ers leading by 12. Outside, Simmons fires from deep.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Curry passes to Simmons. Tolliver down low. KD's on him. Tolliver, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Harden's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
From deep, Green. Offensive rebound. Back to Curry. Kicks to Simmons. Beyond the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets trail by 10. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. .116 left here in the 4th quarter. Harden bounce pass. Jordan the pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
In the corner, Simmons with it. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the 2nd half started. Not even been a factor.
Back to KD. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Simmons missing again.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a 4th quarter he's going to want to remember.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Harris has got the ball. Jordan kicks to Irving. It's good from beyond the arc.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out, here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Releases. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Come on. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Over Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Now
here's Simmons. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Yep, it counts.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Feeds to Harris. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Harris outside. The pass to Curry. Not going to go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Clock at 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. And the baseline jumper, no good. The 76ers lead it. Harris dishes to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Trying to get open as Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hills subbed in for Tobias Harris. Here's Tucker. Back to Middleton. Buried from 15 feet out.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Passes it to Milton. Howard in the post. Guarded by Tucker. The 10-footer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Middleton. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Offensive rebound. Howard. Pass to Thybulle. To stop the drought. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now the Bucks moving it up for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Hill for 3 to beat the clock. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. Here's Maxey following the bucket by the Bucks. He kicks to Hill. Rejected by T.
It's great to see Jeff T get up for that shot and send it right back.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Connaughton. The dish to Tucker. It's Portis atop the key. And here is Howard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good. That would have tied it.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for George Hill. Now, here's Maxey. It's deflected. They're running. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his second basket.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Curry can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 7. Connaughton kicks to Portis. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Connaughton's got 8 points.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Maxey passes to Harris. Ball's knocked loose. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Looking to end the run. Count that one. He's got 5. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Here's Connaughton. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Back to T. Pass to Portis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Right side Curry. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Norrell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge. The three-pointer no good. Bucks leading by 5. Portis with it. Picked up by Harris. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. 18 feet out. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Portis has got his first 2 points. Embiid with it. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Connaughton. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Milton. Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Howard finds Simmons.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at. And that does it for our.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The 76ers trail by 9. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Here's Simmons. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Holiday. Lopez right side. Over Milton. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Lopez powering through that time.
Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. And they need to avoid that.
The 76ers with another miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Middleton. Green against Giannis. Trying to get open as Lopez. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here is Hill. He has 5. They kick it out to Green. Will it go? Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Get there, get there.
Hill against Holiday. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Hill. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Holiday looking for an opening. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And he gets the bucket.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here is Holiday, and the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Howard comes in for Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Danny Green. Here's Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Simmons. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 76ers trailed by 19. Finished off the break. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Teague against Hill. Teague the pass to Nora. Left side Portis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Milton. Finished off the break. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. Teague the pass to Portis. Kicks it to Tucker. From downtown, connects from 3-point range. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Teague the pass to Portis. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Milwaukee, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And so he hits the technical free throw. .15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Forbes the pass to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 19-point game. Curry's shot is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Teague. Outside Portis. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid inside. Working on Portis. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The pass to Forbes. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Teague can't hit. The 76ers trail by 15. Plenty of space. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now here's Teague. Harris on the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Bucks now. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. Here's Portis. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And he makes that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Great to see Jeff Teague get up for jams like that. Caught everyone by surprise.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer by Embiid. And the 76ers get it back. Shoots over Portis. Embiid, no good. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Nora. They grabbed their own miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Tucker. Teague left side, and he gets it to go from the corner. Teague's got 4 this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here is Forbes, guarded by Curry. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 13. Curry passes to Maxey. Off target from outside. The Bucks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Here is Forbes. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just 1 attempt per game over the course of his career.
From deep three-point range. And so the Bucks take the win. This was David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Up next. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Bucket is good. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris with the ball. It's good.
Boy, nice job by Joe Harris to sprint the floor and finish. That is beautiful.
On the wing, Giannis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Harden. Outside Durant. Over Holiday. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Harden, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Middleton outside. Giannis against Harris. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Loads it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here is Harden. Durant trying to break free. Harden, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Holiday against Harden. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Well, how about the delicate touch of Brook Lopez? This guy, a gifted scorer who is really hard to match up against.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Holiday against Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 6.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing here by 8. Green passes to Harris. Oh, and here we go. On to Kumbo. Nobody back. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a change for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Giannis throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Irving after the made shot from Bobby Portis. The drive by KD. Can't hit from in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Get there.
Portis against Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Claxton, no good. Bucks leading by 11. The Bucks working the ball around. KD with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Durant in the corner. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Here's Tucker. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now here's Durant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the Nets miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Giannis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Irving. Basket good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Teague. The pass to Morrow. For three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the Bucks with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Three-pointer. Tucker can't get it to go. Nets trail by 16. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Nwora. From outside, off the mark. And it's Harris off the drive. Misses from close range. Teague for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so...
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. Antetokounmpo, no good. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Kicks it to Middleton. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Irving. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Harden against Holiday. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Yep, that one goes in there. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Up again. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 15. Harden scanning the floor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fours. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Outside Teague. The pass to Nora. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nora's got 7.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Harden outside. Left side, Griffin shoots over Portis, and that one hits back iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris, and it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Pass to Tucker. Count it. Tucker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Teague against Irving. Buries it down low. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Here's Nora. Sinks the three-pointer. Nora's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks leading by 18. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Durant the pass to Green. Nobody near Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Nets. KD looking around. Nets passing it around. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tucker. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Offline with his three. Nets trail by 15. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's stolen by Green. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 18.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Outside Teague. And that one, good.
I'll tell you, how about a high percentage opportunity from Jeff Teague? As a scorer, you love to get those easy ones.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Harden has a wide open look. And the Nets, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Teague. Giannis outside. Back to Teague. To the paint. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden. Bucks leading by 16. Durant with the steal. He kicks it to Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Teague, the pass to Nora. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Nora's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, KD. And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
And here is Teague. At the top of the key, Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Fires, high post. The shot missing. Great D that time from Irving. Launches a 3. Tips it. And KD is right there.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
Portis against Jordan. Left side, Portis. Outside, Teague. Portis in the post. He's against Jordan. Kept alive. Tries again. Off target with that shot.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. DH.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Harden kicks to Durant. They get it back. Jordan kicks it out to Harden. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Simmons on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Simmons, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Jerry. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Harris kicks to Simmons. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons dishes to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Durant. That's good.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Embiid trying to break loose. Green, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving with a clean look. Knocks down the three ball.
His three-point shot does not let him down. One of the many ways Irving affects the game.
Curry passes to Simmons. Up top, Embiid. At the elbow, Green. Over Harris. And there's Green on the assist from Tobias Harris. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Harris. Philadelphia leading by 3. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Irving. A shot by Harden, wide open. Off target with the open look. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hill against Harden. There's the pass to Green. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Hill. Howard finds Hill. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul.
That one misses. Harden scanning the floor. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Brown. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. He's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Irving kicks to Green. It's stolen by Milton. Now the 76ers on the break. And there it is for him. Milton's got his first 2 points of the night. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Harden. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn, trailing by 10.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
From the pass to Maxey. Here's Thibault. Over Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeff Green picks one up. I think we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach. Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Korkmaz. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Howard with the steal. Down low. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. It's such a difficult matchup.
So for the Nets, Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Brown. It's tipped.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Keeps it alive. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
Durant with it. To the paint. Here's Griffin. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now, here's Thibault. Passes to Korkmaz. Back to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons looking it over.
Oh, wow! Nice! I mean, how do you guard that? Simmons, he's a big guy with some incredible dribble moves.
To the left wing. Luwawu, the pass to KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the winning mentality of Durant, I mean, he can take over games. He puts the team on his back.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forwards. The big fella. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Harden with it, now defended by Embiid. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut back down to 12 with the bucket from James Harden.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And that one drops.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Embiid. No points in the game yet for him. Knocks it loose and stolen by Harris. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant, and it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. Axie's checked in for the 76ers. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Brown kicks to Harden. Shoots from the high post. Here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 6 points.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
And Curry, here we go. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Claxton. Brown outside. Right side Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Brown the pass to Irving. Now the pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers leading by 12. And it's Harris off the drive to the inside. Embiid hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Bruce Brown. The 76ers also with a sub. Hill's checked in. Kicks it out to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. jammed by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Harris outside. It's back to Hill. Harris inside. He's against Green. That's good from Harris on the assist by Hill.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Harden outside, inside, and Green slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Embiid drives in. Count that bucket. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Harden finds Griffin. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Oh, we've seen this before. I mean, his dunking ability is off the charts.
Here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Embiid from deep. No good there. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Green. Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's the Nets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to KD. That one drops for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris looking it over. Knocked loose. Simmons against Irving. Irving with the steal. Nets trail by 8. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Simmons inside. Covered by Irving.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Simmons against Irving. Over Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Korkmaz no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 8-point game. Wide open. Drained for 2 points.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Now here's Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. James Harden, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Here is Harden for the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving here.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. All sorts of time. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Right side Curry. The drive by Green. Embiid inside. KD's on him. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
This just in. Durant is special. I mean, how easy the offensive game comes.
Outside Curry. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nets trail by 11. Now Harden. Fires for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Brooklyn, Simmons passes to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Johnson comes in for Harris. Landry Shamet's checked in for Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Embiid. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Offline with the baseline jumper. Johnson up top, guarded by Green. And that one's good. Shamet.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
From deep three-point range, can't connect. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,